That tells you when it's time to eat. Okay? And then after that, it's more drill. Yep. More drill, because if the men are just sitting around bored, they're going to get into trouble, right? You've got to keep them busy. So, and then towards the evening, you have a retreat. Okay, retire the colors. And then what happens at night? Late at night around 9:30, 10 o'clock. Yeah, it's tattoo. So the field music would assemble in the parade and play the colonel's favorite tune. But they would have to start off with a patriotic air and end with a national air. Okay? And then in between, you can play anything you want. You kind of change up the tempo a little bit. But we have manuals that demonstrate what a tattoo would consist of. Of course, it would have Hail Columbia in it. And of course, there's a tune called Yankee Doodle. Dates back to the Revolutionary War.
Or beyond.
Right?
Or beyond. Nobody knows for sure.
Right? So what's your favorite national air?
I would go with yours.
Oh, mine? What's your favorite patriotic tune? No? All right. We're going to play Yankee Doodle. Okay?
Fine choice.
That's a wonderful, right? So Yankee Doodle it is. So you want to demonstrate both versions?
Sure.
Get a little wild here? Okay, so we're going to go back to Fort McHenry, War of 1812. We're going to play for you what it sounded like in 1812 during Francis Scott Key's era when he's writing the Star-Spangled Banner. And then we're going to play a cadence and then jump into the Civil War version. I'm sure you're going to like that better. Are you ready? Place up. Roll. So, national air, favorite tunes, national air, tattoo ends, lights out. And then what happens the next morning?
Anything all over
All over again. What do we play?
Breakfast.
No, before breakfast.
Reveille.
Reveille, right? Right, it's called Reveille. It's the French term. Remember that. Okay. So, that is the purpose of field music. What did the field musicians do in time of battle? What did these guys do? Did they grab their swords and run out and start fighting?
No, they directed
No. First, what they would do, there are accounts of the Armed Brigade marching into, the Battle of Gettysburg, playing Campbell's Are Coming. But in most accounts that I've read, the musicians would drop their instruments, put them on the wagon, and go to the rear. And they would assist the surgeons. Right? They would help with the surgeons, getting water and everything they needed. Because they're too valuable. These guys have been trained
for years.
For years and years, it takes me forever to train Nathaniel and Ian in how to play the drums, and Alexandria and Randy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, to play. It takes years. So you, after that training, they go to the rear. That's what they do. They don't go into battle. That whole marching into battle with a bandana, Revolutionary War, that's a myth. That's all, yeah, no. Erase that. They go to the rear.
Ranger Tim, is that because they are non-combatants?
Well, yeah, for the most part, with fifes and drums.
Can't shoot much, can you?
No. So, all right.
The rest of them protect you.
Exactly. So, that was our day from sun up to sundown. We played marching music, we played duties and calls, and we played national airs. We're going to march back and go into camp. If you all have some questions, we encourage you to ask questions. What are the instruments? What are we playing? What are these?
What key is that?
It's key of B flat right now.
B flat, yeah.
So for War of 1812, we play key of C. So we
Oh, really?
switch it up, make it louder. So we're going to march back to camp, ask questions. I want to thank you all for visiting here today, Fort Monroe National Monument. I encourage you to go north and visit Fort McHenry and see the Fort McHenry Guard Fife and Drum Corps perform. We're very honored to come here and bring Fort Monroe to life with fife and drum. All right?
And on
Field music.
behalf of Fort Monroe, I'd like to also thank you for coming down.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right, field music. Fifers. Right wheel march. And drummers. Okay. Forward. Cadence march.